goes back to what Phoenix was saying about the need to be perfect. And that's why I was nodding so enthusiastically, because I agree. For many reasons, there's this idea that you can't mess up. And I think that we're often expected to walk impossible lines. And this is one of them. As Evelyn was saying, and Laura, like, you have to behave a certain way so as not to give a certain impression, which is something that I'm sure a lot of male interviewers are not even, it's not even a thought in their head, because it's just, they're worried about their questions, they're worried about the lighting, they're worried about whatever, right? They're not worried about the tone. But we have to strike this balance of having of being friendly, because you need to be friendly to get things. You need to have a friendly demeanor. Like conducting an interview, isn't it so much pleasurable to watch and do when it feels friendly, when it feels like, it's a casual conversation rather than a job interview? So in order to do that, you have to establish a certain type of lightness with your subject. And that is so easily misconstrued. I am sure that any of us who have read a YouTube comment in any of our videos, which highly advise against, but we all do it.
Because I got, I was younger even, so people would just look at you and they would not respect you as a correspondent or as a journalist. So I had to develop like some ways of getting the information, and also to protect myself. And I remember that one of the things I started doing was trying to be friends, or trying to go through the wives. I would start be friends with the wives, so they would help me to have access to their husbands, and I would not have like that problem of somebody trying to hit on me, or like trying to. So it was one of the ways that at the beginning I developed like the system for me. Okay, I'm gonna go to the wife and I'm gonna present myself, so they will see that I'm not here, I'm just here to do my job, not to try to hit on her husband. Because that was something that at that time a lot of people would just look at you and say like, this girl is here, she's young, she doesn't speak English, and whatever, what she's gonna talk like. And I remember my first time that I had to actually go to a room to interview a fighter. And it's sometimes like, if you are not a girl, you won't think about that.